Hey, what's going on guys? Chris back with you with another unboxing and review video, and this box is nice and small, but what's inside is gonna pack a punch. And that again is the Juboury Luxury smartwatch. Now these are the top of the line smartwatches out there. Some are a little bit more inexpensive, but this one again is the luxury smartwatch for iOS or Android device. Now again, just like most luxury watches out there, the third-party ones, iOS does work, but not all the push notifications. So this one's probably gonna be just as similar. Again, works fantastically on a Droid device because you will need to download an app called BT Notification, which pushes all your text messages from your cell phone to your watch. Now again, the iOS will be able to connect, we'll be able to make phone calls, we'll be able to see the call logs, play music, etc. But the Droid with the BT Notification app will be able to push all of the messages, again, text messages, etc. from your cell phone to your watch. And so just like all my unboxing and review videos, look in the description box below. You're gonna see this exact same watch from the seller Juboury again. I've reviewed a lot of products for them, and it's a great company, solid products, guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and just take this off real quickly here. It's kind of a cool little, almost looks like a book on a bookshelf. Kind of a cool little package you get. And don't worry, we're gonna get close-up shots of the watch. And just real quickly, I'm gonna run over a couple specifications with you real quick. This smartwatch is a 1.22 IPS full fit glass with 360-degree touch screen, and it's 240 by 204, and I believe that would be the image quality. It has a 320 mAh battery capacity, supports Android and iOS OS. So again, just like I mentioned earlier in the video, it will support iOS, but you just won't get all the push notifications because iOS hasn't created an app like Droid to be able to push it. All right, we open it on up again like a book. Very cool, guys. Look at that. And here we have our luxury smartwatch right there. Our little instruction manual right here. Very cool. So let's go ahead and take a quick look here at our instruction manual, which that side is in Chinese, and this side would be in English. Very nice. So we have Android Bluetooth connection, iOS Bluetooth connection. Okay, so this particular luxury watch does say that you can download an app called BT Swatch in the App Store and also BT Swatch in the Google Play Store as well. We're going to be testing it out on an iPhone as well to see if we can get those push notifications from Texas or not. I haven't had much luck in the past with other smartwatches, only with Android push notifications, but we're gonna be testing that out. So let's go ahead and pull out the boring stuff first. And on the right side, we have a little compartment here, which you gotta get your fingernail in there and lift that guy on out of there. And this is our accessory packet right here. Opens up. And again, you can remove that whole thing if you'd like. And we have our cable right there. And then also, a little, looks like screen protector has popped out of the case there. So that would be a screen protector you have. So let's go ahead and take a look at this cable real quickly. And this is gonna be our charging device for the watch. And it's actually a really cool charging device. Not like other ones I've seen with the luxury watches I've reviewed. This one, again, we'll get a close-up shot. It has 4 gold prongs and then like 2 magnetic clips. This reminds me of the Apple Watch type thing, and you would probably plug that underneath the bottom, probably slip in there and be able to charge it. And that's a solid 2.5 foot cable right there, guesstimation. USB on this side, and again, like I mentioned, charging tabs on the other side. Alrighty guys, still with our watch in place here. Let's go ahead and remove that. And it does look like it's connected underneath. So we're gonna carefully slip it out here. 1 user manual, 1 film, 1 USB cable, 1 year warranty, smartwatch. That's it. All right, guys, so as we're looking at the nice, beautiful luxury smartwatch here, guys, very nice product. Again, that's why the price of this one is more than the other ones I have reviewed, is because, guys, this is a beautiful watch. This is completely aluminum all over the side, and then the back, just the back, is plastic. So just the shell that goes on the back is plastic, but everything else, again, we'll get close-up shots, is aluminum all the way around, just like an Apple Watch. A beautiful band here, a lot of holes for different size wrists, stainless steel clasp right there. Let's go ahead and just put the watch on real quickly here, and I'll give you a nice estimation. My wrists are small, and so this is gonna give you kind of a shot of how it would look on a woman's wrist. Band's band seems very nice. Alrighty guys, I still have 2 more holes left, and again, my wrists are small, and so a woman definitely could wear this. Again, I have 2 holes left, and you could even go to a watch shop if you wanted to and punch a few more holes in. And then there's 2 more holes left to tighten it, and then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 holes to loosen it. So if you had bigger wrists, you could also wear this as well. And it does have a couple clasps there to keep that band down, because of course you don't want your band sticking out. So there we go there. Band is nicely firm right there. And again, we have a cover already on it. So we have an extra film here, and then it looks like there's a film right on the top of the watch. So we're gonna go ahead and gently remove that. All right, there we go guys. Removing the film of it there. My sticker fell off, so I was able to get it with my fingernail very carefully. And then if there's any air bubbles on the thing, go ahead and smooth that out. And that again already has a protective cover on it, and then you have an extra one as well right there. Alrighty guys, right here, very nice. Again, very beautiful, very sleek. We have a little button down here with our display right here. And again guys, look at the quality of the bezel. As we can see, they're just beautiful aluminum there all the way around with a little push button there. As you can see, that light lit up right there. We'll kind of go down through the test run. That's probably our on and off button there. We have to hold it down a little longer to turn it on. Again, we have our speaker right here, and that is on the right side of the watch. Now we're going to come around here, and we see right here, I'm not sure exactly what that is right now. That might be for maybe a heart rate pulse monitor. I'm not exactly sure quite yet. It has a little cover on there. We'll go ahead and remove that in just a little bit here. And again, here are the 4 gold prongs I was mentioning there to lock it on and charge it. And again, that backing is only plastic, and then all the way down here, all the way up and all the way around is aluminum, just like your Apple Watch. Very, very nice. So let's go ahead and back it out here just a little bit. There's nothing on this side except for that little hole right there, and that would be your microphone hole for speaking into the watch during phone calls, etc. And again, coming back around to the back, no imprints or anything like that on the band. And then up here it says stainless steel on the clasp there. And then again, it has 2 little things here for your band. Nothing on the bottom, nothing on the top there. So without further ado, let's go ahead and hold down this button here. We're going to go ahead and turn on the watch. Very nice guys, wow. Very sleek. That is a nice crisp display. Alright guys, for iOS Apple Store, here is the logo right here, and it should be the same exact thing for the Google Play Store as well. Again, I'm downloading this app to my iPhone 6, so there it is right there. So after you download BT Swatch, again it's in the instructions, make sure that Bluetooth is on your device right here. So Bluetooth is highlighted, it's on, and then we see DM360. So let's go ahead and pair DM360, and then there we go guys, it says connected there. Bluetooth pairing request, would like to pair to your iPhone. I'm going to go ahead and pair that. And we hear a little chime. 5 notifications, check that out. Let's go ahead and view that. Wow, look at that guys. Popping it right over to my iOS phone right there. So we have liftoff guys. So right here on the app guys, let me show you what we're working with. Again, DM360, we're connected. And that is this little menu here. Now next menu, it's going to say step. And so let's go ahead and look at this real quickly here. So again, we have the pedometer, we have steps, 0%. So you want to set all this, target your 0M, 0%, 0 cal, 0%. And then settings for that. Again, goal step, you go ahead and write in your goals, your height, your weight, etc. And so that you can put in your goals. Next here we have sleep. So the sleep quality, general, sleep time, deep sleep. So you will actually, I think, have to wear this watch during your sleep, and then it tests if you're rolling around or not, etc. And then we have lastly alert. We have alert ring, vibration, disconnect alert, alert range, and alert for different types of both the phone and smartwatch ring or vibrate when the smartwatch is disconnected. Both the phone and smartwatch ring and vibrate when the smartphone meets the range alert conditions. So if you go outside of your range of your connection, it will alert you. You push that on or off. So guys, this is what it looks like on my wrist. It's not too big, but it's not yet too small. Again, it might be a size that you guys like, but it might be a little bit smaller than you guys like, so I want to just tell you that straight off the bat. Now, for a woman, this would be absolutely perfect, and then for a man with smaller wrists, this would be fantastic, unless you like small watches. Now, I know in the past, a lot of guys wear the little small gold watches, So if that's your style, this watch is perfect for you. But what I do like about it right off the bat, which no other smartwatch that I've reviewed has yet, is that when it goes into sleep mode, meaning that it's blank right here, watch what happens. Just like the Apple Watch, it'll sense when I put it up to my face. Now it's lit right here. Take a look at that. So you could be on the time setting, and we have a cool analog clock right here, guys, which we showed on startup. So for instance, it has now gone dark and I want to look at the time. So I just glance at it like that and look at that, boom, lights up. Very, very cool feature, guys. I think that's called Smart Glance, I believe. Now again, guys, this does have a heart rate monitor, which I showed you on the back of the watch, which I wasn't sure if that was a camera or not, with that little cover that was over the back. That is actually a heart rate monitor. And what you want to do is, you don't have to have it crazy tight on your wrist, but you want to have it nice and snug to be able to read it correctly. You can have it nice and firm on your wrist if you're walking, exercising, etc. And you can test out your heart rate. And guys, it takes just a very few, like under 10 seconds before it actually gets it. So right here, I'm at 62. Now let's go ahead and do a quick test here. I want to see exactly how accurate this is going to be. So I'm going to go across the table and I'm going to wave my arms around here and we're going to see if we can get this guy. So it says 62 right here. This is kind of simulating jogging or running. All right, that should be good enough. Let's see. Hey, take a look at that. We were at 76. 78. Very cool, guys. 79. Nice. 80, because again, my heart is up and then it'll come back down after I've been resting a little bit. Very cool, guys. So again, the heart rate is fully functional, working there. Very nice. Okay, guys, here again is the analog here. You can swipe it in any direction and it will go ahead and move the menu. So you can come in this way, you can come in this way, you can come down, again, up, down, to side, and then up and down for the menu here. All right, guys, so here is the analog clock again. Now to get to the menu, you just kind of come in from this side and then you can start swiping up and down, etc. for the menu. Very nice. And then if you want to get back to the time, you would just go like that there. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the menu real quickly here. Let's go ahead and start in the pedometer, which we've already kind of taken a look at there in the app. But again, here's your daily step goal, and it would say meters, start, options, etc. right there. So very cool pedometer there. And then you get back, you just kind of swipe it over there. Now you have settings here. We have Bluetooth settings, we have clock, so you could change the, the time, whatever. You have volume, you have display, you have international, you have health, which sleep manager right there, on or off. We have again language, English. It has plenty of languages. We have French, we have Spanish, we have German, all sorts of Dutch, Italian, Chinese, Portuguese, all the languages, guys. I mean, a lot of languages. Very nice. Okay, and here, display here, we can go ahead and push that, and we have brightness here. You can go ahead and up the brightness, lower the brightness, etc. And then here we have screen timeout is 10 seconds. Now some of you guys might want to have it on for a little bit longer or shorter. So you have 10, you have 5, you have 15, 30 seconds, you have 60 seconds, you have 2 minutes, 120 seconds, you have 3,600 seconds, and that is it. So the longest you can have it on without going to sleep is 3,600 seconds, which is quite a long time. That's like 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I have no idea, really. That's a long time though, guys. Here we have smart, so right hand, or you could turn it on to on or off. Now that's your smart gesture, shaking to something or other, and then shaking to answer. So you can have different options for smart answering, etc. And that's the smart glance. You have reset, you have about, and here we have change. You have topic 1, topic 2. We have background. We have wallpaper 1 or wallpaper 2. Here is your reminder to get off your tushy and walk around, exercise. You go ahead and set an alarm, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, etc. to get up and go exercise or walk around the office. Here is your phone book. Here's your QR code reader. Here's your dialer, which we're going to test out later. Now, something I did notice is that you can actually get to the next menu. So now we're in dialer. Watch this. So you kind of like raise it and shake it, and the menu will actually change on you. So that's really cool. Let's see if we shake it that way. And here we go. Let's do it one more time. So there we go, guys. So we're shaking it up and down, and it goes there, and then we shake it left to right, and the menu change is very, very cool, guys. All right, next in the menu is going to be Find My Device, and we have Siri here as well, which we'll test out. We have remote notifications, BT Music for playing music through your iPhone. We're going to get to that feature in a little bit as well. Sleep management, call logs, remote capture. Again, this watch does not have a camera, but you can push this and you can remote capture a photo from your phone, etc. All right, guys, now I want to talk to you real quickly about a couple issues I am having with iOS iPhone here. Now, unfortunately, due to messaging, I can't connect. Now, I'll go ahead and hit this here and it says failed to sync with phone. Do you want to retry? And I keep hitting yes and retry, and it's not syncing from my text messages pushing to my watch. Now I've restarted the phone, I've restarted the watch, I've undid the Bluetooth, put it back on, off, on, etc. And unfortunately, it's just not working for me. But another reviewer of this watch said that it allowed him to see the text messages, but I'm not really sure. For some reason, I can't do it. I looked all through the settings menu, couldn't find anything to allow push notifications to a smartwatch, etc. Because of course, Apple wants you to use their product and not someone else's. Now, luckily, I do have an Android phone as well, and so that worked very nicely on my Android phone. I was able to get my text messages on my watch, and I'll get to that in just a little bit here. But let me show you a couple other things real quickly here. And something else that iOS does not have is remote capture for iPhone. Unfortunately, there's iPhone right here, but you push that and nothing happens. And then I looked in the instruction manual and it is not available remote capture for iPhone, only Droid, and then you have to connect it there. But let's go ahead and play some music through the watch right now. Let's go ahead and go over to Pandora, and what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play the music. And again, guys, we can go ahead and play it right over the watch here, and the speaker actually sounds really nice. Let's play it here for a little bit. It actually sounds really good for a tiny little speaker. That is an excellent feature, guys. Now, this feature is only available on the iPhone, but it does have the Siri button right here. So let's go ahead and tune on in, and let's go ahead and hear Siri here. So we go ahead and hit Siri here. Hey Siri, how old is Sylvester Stallone?
Sylvester Stallone is 69.
So right over the watch here, we heard Sylvester Stallone is 69. That's really cool. Alrighty, guys, now something else I do want to show you here is you can change this analog time here. So we're just going to go over here to settings, and again we're going to go here to clock, and then right here it says clock type is the number 4, but again, so it's not showing you the seconds hands, but that's the one we're on right now that you're used to. Or we also have this one, and it would have a second hand as well. And then we have this one, a nice digital one. That's very nice, guys. And then we have this one here, which I'm not really a big fan of, but to each their own. And then one more right here. That's really cool, very bright. And then we also have this one here, guys, so that's really cool. So it looks like we have all sorts of stuff going on in there. I like that. And then we have this one as well. Has a little battery indicator. Has like some steps, some walking stuff. Very, very cool. And then we're back to this one. Of course, it's missing the second hand in there as well. So let's go ahead and get out of there. And of course, that's what it looks like with the little hands in the middle and all that stuff there. All right, guys, now we're going to test out the dialing feature here. I'm going to be calling a 1-800 number on my iPhone. I don't want you guys to see my call log, so I'm going to do that now. But it will come over the watch here, as we can see. And now I can show you my phone here. So it's coming over the watch here.
Thanks for calling American Airlines Advantage Reservations. This call may be recorded and monitored to ensure high-quality service.
Very nice, guys. You can mute it.
Due to extreme weather at many of our
Unmute it. That's for your voice.
a little longer than usual to get to one of our agents.
You can end the call right there. Call ended. Very nice. Again, if I push that, I would show you my phone book that is connected to my iPhone, but of course I have last names. I don't really want to show you that. Again, with the dialer here, this is where you would just put in all the different numbers, whatever you wanted there. And here, guys, we have the call log here. And here we show 1-800 number and so on and so forth. So here's your call log right here. Outgoing or ingoing there. Now again, unfortunately, messaging is just not working with my iPhone, but it's working with my Droid phone. And so everything looks like it's connecting great except for messaging. It's not a killer, but it would definitely help if it would work or not. But if you look through the reviews, another person with an iOS Apple phone did say that it was possible. All right, guys, now I am connected connected to my Sony Z Ultra smartphone here, and this is the 6.4-inch screen phone here. And so what I want to do is I want to show you guys through Droid that you are able to get your messages here. So here we have messages, and I'm going to go ahead and hit messages, and then it loads up there, and then here's my cousin, blah blah blah, and you can just click on that to read the message, Thursday or Friday, reply or call, or get back to the menu there. Again, another one, I'll be there, might drive down with you, reply or call, etc. That's really cool, guys. I like that. So that again works fantastically with Droid. I just couldn't figure it out on the iPhone. But something to keep in mind how I got that working on my Droid phone is that, of course, on the Sony Z Ultra, you actually had to go through the menu and you had to connect your smart wear device. Now with the iPhone, I did notice though, with some of my apps like Amazon Seller app and stuff like that, and my Bible app, I was actually getting push notifications from my app. And so some were working, some weren't. So again, some of the push notifications for the apps were working, but again, messaging was not. And then now here, guys, I want to show you guys how the remote capture does connect with Droid. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the remote capture button here. And then again, Android, again, iPhone doesn't work. And then immediately it pops up right there. How cool is that? So whatever direction my phone is facing, I'm facing there, right? So I'm going to go ahead and hit this button here and capturing, and then it would capture the photo on my Android device. And let's go ahead and take a little gander here and we'll see what it looks like here. So I'm going to go ahead and go back here and we'll go to album, and there it is. There's the remote capture photo I took. Very cool. This is also a really cool feature, guys. This is called Find My Device. So I'm going to go ahead and hit start, and my phone is vibrating and beeping. So if you ever lost your phone, boom, you can connect to it and make it beep. That's really, really cool. And then also in applications, it's like a whole separate little menu here. Let's go ahead and click on applications. We have a calendar, we have a calculator, we have a sound recorder for memos, so if you want to record a memo, etc. You have a stopwatch, you have an alarm. That's really cool, guys, in that little separate menu. And then under profiles, again, it's just your ring type, your ring only, your ring and vibrate. It's going to vibrate only, ring and vibrate, ringtone, etc. And there's different ringtones. Let's take a look at that real quickly here. It looks like you have one ringtone, 2 up to 5 different ringtones for it, and you have notifications. You have 5 tone notifications as well, and that is it for that little menu there. And lastly, guys, I did want to show you the charger here. Now the charger again is magnetic. It has 2 little itty bitty magnets on the back right here, and then the 4 gold prongs just pry right on there. And if you try to do it the opposite direction, it won't let you. It'll actually retract, as in not being able to magnetically stick on there. So what you do is you got to come in from this side up, and then it latches right on there to be able to charge it. Disconnecting is very simple. Very cool way to charge your device. Now, some of you guys might be interested in this, some of you guys might not, but if you are thinking about switching the band, it probably is possible. I think what you have to do is you have to undo these screws on the back, remove the backing, and you would be able to get in there with the little pin there, and then just get another band equally of width, and you would be able to put on a new band if needs be. I'm not sure exactly if that's leather. It feels leathery-ish, but that might be synthetic leather. Again, I'm not 100% sure or not. Well, guys, a really, really cool smartwatch. Again, guys, this is the best smartwatch that I have tested. Now, again, the company does make some cheaper ones that are more like athletic type of thing, but again, this is kind of the more luxury model. You could get like a sports band if you're not really into the kind of fashion band, or you could switch them back and forth. But if you're looking for more of a gym band, you might be able to get one for it or not. But I do like the heart rate monitor on this, and the Smart Glance, where you just bring it up to you and you can actually wiggle it around. You can even do that to answer the phone calls, etc. Fantastic features. So again, guys, you do get the charging cable, you get the watch, you get the manual, and you also get a protective cover that's again on the watch, and then another one inside the box as well. So definitely look in the description box below and get your hands on this smartwatch. You won't regret it. Very cool. And again, it's not a make or break, but again, with the iOS, like I mentioned a few times in the video, unfortunately, I can't get the push notifications for my text messages, but everything else works. But again, with Droid, flawlessly, you just have to turn on the settings for a smart wear device. So guys, look in the description box below and subscribe. I got a lot more unboxing and review videos in the books, a lot more products being sent to me. So stay tuned for that and subscribe. Look in the description box below. Until next time, my name is Chris. I'll see you in the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.